This week on WDD's HotSpot, there are a number of wearables on the market for improving your lifestyle, like tracking your caloric intake, exercise, and even your sleep. But what about your environment? As in the air you breathe, the temperature you work in, noise, and even light? The team at CubeSensors believe this is just as important to your well-being, so they've developed unobtrusive wireless sensor-packed devices, which use an array of sensors to monitor these external factors and give advice to improve your relaxation, productivity, and sleep quality. Feedback is given based on what you want to do in that room, either with a shake-prompted glowing light or in more detail using the app. CubeSensors come in bundles of 2, 4, or 6, depending on the number of rooms and what you want to monitor. During setup, you name each cube and tell it what sort of environment it is to be located in, with a choice of live for general living spaces, work for offices, and sleep for bedrooms. This sets the optimal target levels for the various settings based on research on indoor comfort and productivity. The app provides real-world actionable advice in a Ways to Feel Better section. This could tell you to open the windows as soon as possible, or you might be comfortable with a little extra heating. While these might seem basic, the team behind CubeSensors says acting on this advice could actually help users avoid getting a cold, control allergies, or prevent a headache before it happens. The CubeSensors price varies depending on the bundle, but range from $300 for the small pack to $600 for the large pack.
Get ready for the next big thing in spectator sports. US-based organization MegaBots has just completed its MegaBot Mark II, America's first fully functional, giant piloted robot. The 15-foot, 6-ton bipedal machine has caterpillar treads for feet, enabling it to squat and move upright, and is able to fire 3-pound paint cannonballs at over 100 miles an hour. Of course, the only thing better than one giant fighting robot is two. MegaBots has recently challenged the Japanese-built Kuratas robot, a similarly scaled piloted robot, to a duel. The 12.5-foot, 5-ton Kuratas is a worthy adversary, armed with multiple weapons, such as a 6,000 round per minute twin BB Gatling cannon and a launcher that fires water bottles. It moves on 4-wheeled legs and comes designed with an impressive HUD and targeting system. So start placing your bets now. Each robot would be piloted by a team, a driver, and a gunner. The fight will be set 1 year from now to allow both robots time for fight modifications.
The future of wearables might be at your fingertips, or at your arm, leg, or any other body part of your choosing. In a new patent awarded to Google, the company outlined a way of using a head-mounted computer, much like Google Glass, to project keyboards onto different body parts. Google's new patent could solve at least some of the many issues that we now have with augmented reality devices, like the way you interact with them and how much you can actually see on the display. It is suggested that the device can project onto a display hand instead of having to rely on onboard controls or a smartphone to control the device. A projector built into the wearable could also overlay keyboards onto the wearer's arm. And depending on the situation, a different keyboard could be used, like a keypad for calls or a full keyboard for longer messages. The display would also alter depending on the shape of the wearer's hand, making certain keys more prominent and easier to hit as the hand shifts. While there's no guarantee that Google will implement this idea into any future product, we could soon be living in a world where we are all randomly touching body parts to make our glasses-based computer do things. Kind of weird.
Car crashes are the leading cause of death for teens in the United States. Now, a major automaker is hoping to change that statistic. General Motors will be introducing a teen driver system as a feature in its 2016 Chevrolet Malibu. The new safety system is activated by a key fob, which lets the car know a teen driver is behind the wheel. It then monitors how far the teen travels, the fastest speed he or she drove, and how many times the car's collision avoidance braking had to be activated. The system also lets parents set the maximum speed their teen can drive. And if a teen forgets to put on their seatbelt or takes it off while they're driving, the car's stereo won't operate. Diagnostics can only be accessed by parents, which fortunately won't have any impact on insurance companies. The system will be standard in certain versions of the 2016 Malibu and will be an add-on feature in others. The cars are expected to hit dealerships later this year. That's all for this week's video. Be sure to check in on Facebook and Twitter and catch past episodes on wirelessdesignmag.com. For the WDD channel, I'm Sarah Goncalves. Thanks for watching.
That's all. I don't know why I want to say I can't even say it. Oh my God.
It's like my brain. You look like the Star Strangled banner. Best speed.